Some backyard upgrades look like luxury on day one, and then quietly turn your yard into a chore, a money pit, or a space you avoid. In fact, one of the premium upgrades on this list can get so hot in the sun that you won't even want to walk on it. Barefoot. Today, I'm breaking down the backyard features that look expensive in photos but age terribly in real life. If you're planning to upgrade your backyard this year, this channel is built to help you avoid expensive mistakes before they happen. Because the biggest regrets aren't the cheap things. It's the stuff that was supposed to be the nice upgrade, the resort vibe, the Pinterest backyard, and then a season or two later it's stained, sagging, full of weeds, or just feels dated. Here's the rule for today. I'm not saying you can't have nice things. I'm saying some nice things look good in a still photo but live terribly in real weather. For each one, I'll tell you what it is, why people want it, why it ages badly, the hidden downside nobody talks about, and what to do. Instead, stay until the end. Because number one is the one people defend the most, right up until the first real heat wave. Number 10. The outdoor living room rug, especially the light ones. I get the appeal. You put down a big rug, a sectional, a coffee table, and suddenly your patio looks like a magazine. But in real life, outdoor rugs trap dirt, moisture, and grime. And if your surface doesn't breathe well, that moisture turns into mildew and stains. Even cleaning advice basically says, yes, mildew happens, clean it, dry it, store it properly. That tells you everything. And visually, it gets worse. A rug that looked expensive in month one can start looking dirty very fast. Especially light colors. What to do instead? Treat rugs as seasonal. Use breathable materials, pull them up to dry, and avoid very light colors in damp areas. Or, better, let the patio itself look premium and use smaller washable elements. Number 9. String lights everywhere. They look amazing in photos. Instant glow, instant vacation vibe. But two problems. First, quality cheap setups. Sag, fail, discolor, and become constant maintenance. Second, and bigger, they're overused. When something is everywhere, it stops feeling special and starts feeling dated. What to do instead? Layer your lighting. Use path lights, add a few uplights, and if you use string lights, use them minimally. Think accent, not coverage. Number 8, the open roof pergola. Looks beautiful. Adds structure, feels designed. But here's the reality. You don't get real shade, you get partial, shifting shade. So you spend the money and still end up moving your chair around. And when it rains, everything still gets wet. Plus, now you have a structure to maintain. What to do instead if you build a pergola, plan real shade from the start, retractable covers, shade sails, adjustable systems, because if it doesn't make the space more usable, it's just decoration. Number 7, all dark hardscaping, charcoal pavers, dark concrete, dark gravel. Looks modern, looks expensive, but dark surfaces absorb heat. A lot of it, that means hot surfaces, uncomfortable patios more visible, dust and stains, and a look that can age quickly. What to do instead? Use lighter, warmer tones. Let plants and furniture create contrast, not the ground. Number 6, landscape fabric under rocks. It's sold as a cheat code. No weeds, but it's temporary. Weeds still come back from seeds landing on top. So now you're pulling weeds through rocks, spraying more, and dealing with torn fabric later. And if you want to change anything, it becomes a mess. What to do instead? Use depth, thicker mulch, better planting and proper spacing. Let the plants do the work. Number 5, the gravel desert. All rock, almost no plants. Looks clean, low maintenance, but in reality, weeds still grow. Rocks get hot, they move everywhere, and it starts looking messy. What to do instead? Use gravel in small controlled areas. Balance it with plants and proper edging. Number 4, Aggressive ground covers. They spread fast, which sounds great, until they don't stop. Some spread aggressively become hard to control and can even damage other plants. What to do instead? Choose controlled, well-behaved plants, or contain aggressive ones in pots. Number 3. Decorative water features. In photos, they look calm and luxurious. In real life, they need constant maintenance, cleaning pumps, clogs, and stagnant water, which can attract mosquitoes. What to do instead? Keep it simple. Small features or no water at all. Focus on comfort, lighting, and plants. Number 2. Overbuilt outdoor kitchens. They look incredible, but weather damages them. Maintenance is constant and replacing parts becomes complicated, and many people barely use them. What to do instead? Go modular. A good grill, movable, prep space, flexible setup, same experience, less long-term risk. Number 1. Artificial turf as a perfect lawn upgrade. This is the king of photo appeal. Always green, always neat, no mowing, no dead patches. But the reason turf often becomes regret is simple: heat. Multiple studies and research summaries show synthetic turf surfaces, and the air above them can be significantly hotter than natural grass. Some experimental work reports surface temperatures high enough to create genuine burn risk during parts of the day. So the lawn looks perfect, and your backyard feels hotter and less usable. And then there's the maintenance people don't expect. Cleaning, keeping it sanitary, managing debris, and dealing with the reality that no mowing is not the same as no work. What to do instead? Before you commit, zoom out and ask, what do you want the lawn for? If you want a soft, cool, comfortable surface, real grass, ground covers, or a hybrid layout wins more often than people think. If you still want turf, do it intelligently. Avoid huge, unshaded fields of it. Plan shade, choose materials designed for lower heat gain, and accept that it's a surface system that still needs care. Because the worst outcome is spending luxury money on something that makes you use your yard less. Source notes. Synthetic turf can run materially hotter than natural grass. Studies report elevated surface temperatures and potential skin burn risk. Quick recap. If you want a backyard that stays expensive looking, the rule is simple. Don't buy for the photo. Buy for the next 5 years of weather, dirt, and real use. The best backyards aren't the trendiest. They're the ones that feel good to live with. Now, I'm curious, which of these still feels worth it to you when done right? Drop it in the comments, and if you want to make smarter property decisions that actually hold value long-term, subscribe to the Property Blueprint. I'll see you in the next one.